My name's Emma and I work for Cheshire East Libraries. Now today I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of one of our e-resources, which is called Issues Online. This is available to anybody who's a member of Cheshire East Libraries and has a valid library card. All we have to do is head over to the cheshireeast.gov.uk/libraries website. There should be a link to this just below the video, so you can click on that and it'll take you straight to the Cheshire East Libraries webpage. So once we get there, you've got various options on the screen, but the one we need today to access issues is called e-resources, and it's just down on the left hand side here. There we go. So if we give that a click, it will take us to all our e-resources. Now again, there are various options, lots of different topics that we have covered in the e-resources, but the one we need is under homework and study. So if I click on there and scroll down the screen, you'll see Issues Online. Issues Online is essentially for teachers and pupils of PSHE, but it's not just limited to them. It is really suitable for any subject at all because it covers lots of different current affairs, and even if it's just something you've noticed on the news and you want a bit more background on it, it's well worth taking a look at Issues Online. So we're going to click on the underlined word here where it says Issues, and it will take us to a new page where we can log in. Now, if you're using this in a Cheshire East library, it will automatically log you in, but as I'm using this from home, I will need to enter my barcode. So here where it says Public Library, there's a section where you put in your barcode, and that is where you will need the code off the back of your library card. Should begin with a letter M. Now I'm going to assume that you've put your library card number in there, and this is the page that we end up on. So there's various different options of what you can take a look at. We'll have a look through some of those in a moment. But if you want to, you can just dive straight in and put a subject that you're looking for in the bar at the top. So if we're looking for something on the environment, we would type that in the top. It gives us lots of articles and topics anyway, so it'll show you what hits it comes up with instantly, but you can search and it will show you all the various things that it has found which it thinks are relevant. So you'll notice at the side, I'll hover my mouse over, you've got some little icons. Now these mean various things. So we have got articles which look like a little piece of paper. We have got video clips which look like a little film reel. I'm trying to see if I can see the next one. Let's keep going. Yes, there we go. The little pie chart, that's graphics and statistics. So that gives you an idea of what you're going to be clicking onto if you choose any of these options. So if I give one a quick click, there we go. There's an article about sustainability. Right, I'm going to head back over. Let's scroll up to the eBooks library. Now in here you'll find all the issues, publications. Now in some libraries there are actual physical copies of these, but if you have a smaller library nearby you might not be able to get your hands on these. So you have got each and every physical copy represented on here as a little ebook. You can see there's plenty of different subjects. Let's scroll back up. There we go. So we are going to randomly choose one. Let's whiz back down to the bottom. Hopefully you're not getting a headache watching this. And I'm going to choose sport. Now this will load up the ebook version of it, and there we go. So that's the front cover. and I can click in the corner and it'll flip the page over. I can click on the arrow and it will flip the page over. I can place a page number in there and it will go directly to the page. Let's randomly pick a number. There we go. Press the enter key, off it goes. Straight to page 13. There we go. I'm going to go straight to the front cover again if I can. There we go. If you're finding it a little bit small to look at, you can either hover your mouse so that it changes into a magnifying glass, and then you can click to enlarge and make it smaller again, or you can alternatively just use a slider at the top until you've got a format that you find just right. There we go. So I'm going to open up this copy and we'll have a very quick look inside. So as you would expect at the beginning, we've got our contents page and it tells us exactly what's covered in this particular publication, all the articles that are in there. You'll notice at the end there is an index as well, so if you're looking for something in particular you can go straight to there, and we've got a glossary of just the key terms as well. Now if I swiftly move in, you'll notice that at the very beginning we've got some useful web links. Now these are lots of different things like government bodies, possibly charities, things like newspapers as well, which Issues recommends to help support your further study of this topic. So that's a handy little section. Now if I just go to the very end of this article here, you'll notice they're only a few pages long usually, the articles. I'm just going to zoom in down here if it'll let me. It always tells you exactly where the information has been found. So right at the very end of the article, you've always got some information about where that article's been found. Let's flick to the end of another article. Here we go. Again, the above information is reproduced with kind permission from the NHS. So you've always got instant information on where they've sourced all the details in their articles from. Right, we won't go into any more detail on that. I'll let you explore some of the publications yourself. But that's a quick look at what's included in them. Now you'll notice that there's also a section called glossary, so we'll quickly click on that, and that's again, it's a bigger version of what's included in the back of the publications themselves. So it will give us lovely little descriptions about what each of these words is. It's like a dictionary for all the issues. There we go. Now in online resources there's some exciting little bits and bobs which I'm just going to click on. I'll quickly go to library resources. So if I scroll down, you can find out things like a complete list of everything that they publish in the issues range. There's posters which you won't be needing if you're working from home. But let's see if I can find it. There's a couple of useful things that are in here. One of them, which I wanted to point out, is an awareness day calendar. If we give that a click, you'll notice that we've got lots of different awareness days for the full year listed on there. So if I scroll down to October, which we're in at the moment, we have got World Food Day coming up, Anti-Slavery Day, it's getting very quiet at the end of October, and World Vegan Day coming up in November. So a full calendar for the year of what's coming up. Let's go off that page, and just below that There's a really nice guide. Oops, let's make that a little bit smaller so we can see it all. There we go. About debating. So if you're interested in setting up a debating club, or already have one and want to be part of it, this is really useful. And that's another great thing that the issues are useful for. They give you for and against arguments on the various different topics that they cover. Let's click out of that and scroll back up again. I'm going to go back into online resources and just have a quick look at the teacher resources. So there's lots of different bits and bobs here, including some things to help teachers encourage assignment work. But which one did I want to go on? Mind map. Here we go. So there's a lovely blank mind map on there to help you organise your thinking, which is probably what I should have used for creating this, oddly enough. But if you need a quick printable mind map, put your main subject in there and all your offshoot topics so that you know at a glance what you're going to be covering. Let's go off that one. There's also a world map worksheet, which I think is really handy. So a lovely big blank world map with all the countries marked on there, so you can easily add some stats, some labels, colour in the sections you want to show, whatever you need to do which involves the whole world. This would be a great little supporting piece of work. Right, I'm quite aware that I've carried on for too long. This is an amazing resource and I really encourage you to have a good explore of your own. So take a look at issues online if you get the chance and enjoy Get Online Week. Thanks ever so much for listening. Bye bye.